Hi, I'm Pete Rulon. I've been a drone pilot since 2017. I don't know how many flights I have, but it's somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 flights. And just last week, I discovered a critical flaw in my pre-flight checklist. As part of that pre-flight checklist, I should be checking something called the KP index that can be found on the drone weather app. It's not typically shown on a lot of the other apps. Fundamentally, the KP index is that the sun is in the peak of its activity cycle. Every 11 years, it goes from quiet and then back up to high activity. Well, it's tough to believe it, but a storm happening 93 million miles away on the sun can seriously degrade the safety of a drone flight. Solar storms are caused by powerful eruptions on the sun, including solar flares and coronal mass ejections. These charged particles, when they reach Earth, they can disturb our planet's electrical and magnetic fields and interfere with radio and satellite signal. So what happens if we are in a time of high solar activity? GPS accuracy can decrease. The drone may drift or become unstable even when you've done the compass calibration. Some drones may trigger unexpected safety landings. In severe cases, pilots can experience flyaways due to nav errors. These problems are more likely when flying in areas with GPS coverage that is weak. I cannot overemphasize that before taking off as part of your pre-flight, you look at the KP index. And if the KP index is high, consider postponing your flight until conditions improve. Northern lights are a sign of that geomagnetic storm. A few minutes spent checking space weather can save your drone from serious nav errors. Stay informed, fly safely, just don't check the local weather. Check what's happening on the sun too. So what is the scale? Well, KP of 0 to 2 is low to no risk. A KP of 3 or higher, most drones are not going to be affected by this. At KP4, you have a increased chance of GPS inaccuracies. Position holding may not be as precise. Exercise caution, especially on long range or automated missions. KP5, GPS errors are more likely. Return to home, accuracy may be reduced. And avoid critical flights or operations over water or difficult terrain. KP 6 to 9, stay on the ground. So I cannot urge any more strongly that as part of your pre-flight checklist that you check the KP index. And if it is over 3 or 4, you might want to consider rescheduling the flight. Typically, this kind of activity lasts a day or two and then diminishes fairly quickly. I did actually experience this probably a week or so ago. We had some pretty nasty solar storms. Well, when I launch my drone and it goes up to that 3 feet and is supposed to hold steady. Well, it was drifting everywhere. And I mean, the drift was 3 and 4 feet. So I brought it down, ran the compass calibration, figuring that was the issue. Well, I took it back off. It was drifting. I landed it immediately because there was no reason to take that risk for the very low urgency of the flight. Thanks again. If this has been useful, remember to subscribe and like and comment below if you use this in your program. Thank you.